Hello. Hello. I'm in Miami, just soaking up all the sun. That's what I'm getting right here. Hey guys, Smiki here. Welcome back to another video. I hope you can see me clearly, and I really hope this is not like focusing in and out, like being blurry and just, giving trouble, because I do have on a new lens on my camera, so the camera is a lot farther away from me, so I can't see the viewfinder as well as I used to be able to. So hopefully this is not blurry. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be reviewing and trying on all that good stuff on the new Fenty Beauty Stalk'r. What is it called? The Sun Stalk'r bronzer. So I only learned about this like a couple days ago, because you saw all the other beauty influencers with Rihanna with this launch party that she did, and invited all of them out. I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm like, oh, okay, something new's coming out. And then it happened to be the bronzer, and so it came out on Friday, and I went ahead on Friday to my local Sephora and I was able to pick it up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and test this out and try it on and see what I think of it. So if you guys are interested in seeing what this bronzer is working with, stay tuned. So like I said, I was able to pick up the Sun Stalk'r bronzer, and I also picked up another gloss bomb. This is in the style or the color Fussy. I used to have the very first one, which was Fenty Bomb, something. The very first one that she came out with, I had that one, and it never finished. I just ended up losing it. I don't know how I lose my makeup, but that's usually what happens. I just lose my makeup and I have to buy more. So this is what the bronzer packaging looks like. Just your standard Fenty Beauty black box. This has rose gold writing on the front, and I got mine in the shade Mocha Mami. Now, this is the darkest shade that these bronzers go up to, which is, I don't know, I feel like it may be a little concerning, just because for my skin tone, I'm kind of like in like the medium kind of range of deep dark, that whole thing. But I would be like a little concerned for maybe someone like Nima Tang, someone like of that shade that is really, really deep. This is what the packaging looks like. It is super, I don't know if you can see that shine right there. It's like a beautiful rose gold packaging. It's just like the kilowatt highlighters, but those ones are obviously white. But this one is in this beautiful rose gold color. Like I said, I got this in the shade Mocha Mami. It says it right on the back there. But this is what this shade looks like. So this is the deepest shade in the whole bronzer line. And I don't know, I feel like this is going to be very warm. That's one of the reasons why I picked it up. So as you can see, I have my base all done, and I did my contour, and I went in with my Fenty Beauty Matchstix in Espresso. Yeah, Espresso. And this one I have to go in with a very light hand, because as you can see, it goes on very warm. But that's what I like about my contours. I like my contour to look a little bit more red, because I feel like my undertone is very yellow, so anything with a warmer like red undertone for the perimeter of my face is really just gonna bring out that bronziness, if you will. So that's why I ended up picking up the very last shade in this collection, because it was very warm. The shade above this was, I believe, Cocoa Cutie, and I felt like that would kind of work as like an all over face shade for me. I feel like it wouldn't really show up. I did swatch it while I was in the store, but I really just ended up going with this one. I'll go ahead and do a little quick swatch for you. And the formula of this is like super buttery. It's really smooth. I don't know if you can see that there, but that is what the shade Mocha Mami looks like. And as you can see, it's very red in the undertone. So you would definitely want to go in with a light hand applying this, because you don't want to end up looking like an Oompa Loompa at the end. A big orange ball of just orange. I'm going to go ahead and use like a fluffy brush to apply my bronzer. That's what I normally do, because I like the effect of it taking up all that space and just going in and kind of looking nice and blown out. So I am going to go ahead and dip into the powder here. I don't know if you can see that, but we're just gonna, ooh, So as you can see, it's definitely picking up very red, but that's why I said go in with a light hand. I did kind of dip in there too much, so it's looking a little, it's really, really warm. But I like that about my bronzers. I want my bronzers to look like that, so therefore I just have to be conscious of how hard or how many times I'm dipping into the pan here, because we want just a nice subtle warm glow. Can you, I hope you guys can see it good in the camera. I'm looking in my mirror that I have like down here, and I like it. I like it. Ooh, I just feel like I'm looking very toasty and warm, and I kind of like it. I really like this. I hope it's translating well on camera, because like I said, this camera is very far away from me, and this mirror that I'm looking at down here is like, hello, I'm in Miami, just soaking up all the sun. That's what I'm getting right here. So I hope that's what you're seeing. Am I a little bit darker on this side? Am I looking too dark? I hope I didn't go crazy. If you feel like you've always done too much or overdone something, just always go back in with whatever you used to apply your foundation. Just tap over it a little bit, but I mean, honestly, or just keep applying more bronzer. I mean, I feel like this looks bomb. Is it just me? I hope I don't look crazy. So after I'm done this, I'm just gonna pause real quick and really take a look at it, and then I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my face, and I will come back with my final thoughts. Okay guys, so this is the final look using the Fenty Beauty Stalk'r bronzer. This, as I said, was in the shade Mocha Mami, and I have to say, I am loving this bronzer. I love how everything turned out. I am going to keep this because listen, these people in Sephora and Ulta must know my face by now. If I don't like something, I take it back, and they see me there all the time. But I really do like this. I will be keeping this. Like I said, I went in with the deepest shade, Mocha Mami, and this is what it looks like on my skin tone. So if you are someone who is of the same skin tone as me, or a little bit lighter, maybe a little bit deeper, you can see how it applies on my skin. So maybe it'll work well for you. It really might be depending on your preference, but like I said, I like to go in with a warmer, more reddish undertone for my bronzer, just to give me that warmth, that glow, that great bronziness that you can see here. Like I am sitting in the Miami sun, or I'm in the Caribbean, just you get me? So like I said, a little bit of concern with if you're someone who is of a deeper skin tone, really deep in skin tone. I just don't know how this would work for someone of that deep of a skin tone, because it is very red. I don't know. I would really love to see, I can't wait for Nima Tang to put up a video of this, because I would really love to see how it transfers, or how it shows up on her skin, if it works, if it doesn't work. That's something I'm really interested in seeing. I also definitely think this is just a stepping stone to come out with 8 shades of bronzers. Usually there's in other brands, you're lucky enough if you get 4 Okay, so we get 8, and just so that some of us of the deeper, darker range can try and be able to work with a bronzer for our skin tone. So hopefully they will be coming out with more shades. This is not just the end. We're hoping, right? We keep our fingers crossed, Riri. Okay. And I did forget to mention, as you can see, I used some of the bronzer on my eyes as well. I just put it in my crease just to kind of connect the whole look. And on my lips, I went in with the Fenty Beauty Fussy Lip Gloss. Again, this bronzer does retail for $30. You can pick this up at Sephora or FentyBeauty.com, Sephora online, anywhere Fenty Beauty is sold, you can pick it up. Most of the products on my face are Fenty Beauty. I'm using the foundation. If you guys are interested in seeing my review on any of the foundations, or more importantly, the concealers and the setting powders, I will have that linked up here. And I will also link down where you can pick this up online, and I will also list all the products that I did use on my face. Like I said, they're mostly Fenty Beauty products. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another video. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I would love to have you join this little but growing family. And those of you who are not new to my channel, hello. And if you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. That lets me know you enjoy these type of things, reviews, things like that. I will go ahead and create more videos like this so you guys can watch and enjoy. And until next time, bye.